And welcome back to the Tamurkhan campaign. I hope that you are all doing well today. And the theme of this particular campaign is that it is, of course, grand strategy, where we've got the campaign movement reduction mod, the reduced replenishment, a number of other mods to try to slow down the pacing of this campaign, make strategic decisions more impactful, things like that. The current status of the campaign is it's going really quite well. We are wrapping up, I think, a war with Archaon here. We've defeated him. We've taken 2 of his dark fortresses. He does have several settlements remaining somewhere down here. We don't know exactly where, but basically at this point, all we have left to do for this particular war is to take the Tower of Torment from Kull, who, as you can see here, has a single lord only, plus a garrison of 8 here to try to defend it. And we're bearing down on it with an army that can easily take it, although we do, of course, have Archaon's secondary army right there, and another one bearing down on us from the sea. So we have to do at least take those into consideration. But we did capture Stormvrak Mount here with Tamurkhan himself. If for any reason it looks like Golgast here can't take this on his own, which I don't think is going to be the case, but if for some reason it were, we'll just bring Tamurkhan up. But in any case, I think what we're going to do, we took this at the end of the last episode. I think we're going to take this here at the beginning of this episode. And then we will probably ask Archaon if he wants peace at that point. Not because we particularly relish peace with him, but mainly because I'm not interested in going after his remaining territories, since I don't even know where they are right now. And it does seem very likely that he would accept peace with us once we offer it. So let's go ahead and, I think, just go ahead and get started here with that. I don't think there's any particular... I don't remember there being anything in particular that I needed to do ahead of time. I guess I could always... Well, no, I'll worry about the magic item later. I think this is the... This guy doesn't have a need for either of those, so... oops, and ancillaries... Looking good on ancillaries. We have room for one more here. I'll have to redo or rearrange the ancillaries here at some point, but not really a priority before a battle like this. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do this. Decisive victory. I am going to quick save it because I have to remember that this is the one campaign where I have to save manually. Okay, it's just going to be a field battle. Don't really see anything here in particular that worries me, so we'll go ahead and give maybe, how about these great weapon Fimir here. How would you like to have some causing fear and causing terror? Okay, let's go ahead and fight this battle. If you are new to my campaigns, I do not really use any cheese tactics. I don't try to exploit the AI, either on the campaign or in battle, so I just prefer to fight regular old, what you kind of think of, I guess, as conventional battles. So we're just going to build ourselves a front line here. Some of you can actually, I tell you what, we may as well use those of you who have Vanguard deployment. We'll go ahead and use it. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a slightly wider line here than what it's letting me draw. There we go. That'll work. You guys are my 4. Now you, if you can hide, I can't quite get you into the trees to hide. Well, we'll just do it like this. You guys can be like that. Why not? We've got no particular need to do anything terribly special here. You guys, you can be my... what passes for cavalry. You are slightly faster than everybody else, so you're going to be my flankers. And then the 3 of you, we'll just leave you back here. Ketsak here. You can be in the middle, and you can be over here. And let's go ahead and start the battle now. Are they going to come towards us? They are not. So that was kind of unimportant the way that we got arranged there. Now what we can do though is we can draw them in with some magic. So let's get Ketsak here. His speed is 57. He's going to be a good one. The range of the penumbral pendulum here is 200 meters. So if I wanted to cast that here, we are almost in a position to be able to do it here. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. That's our free cast right here. Okay, I don't know. I kind of thought I was aiming it to hit that unit right there, but apparently I'm wrong. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do a... If they're not going to come towards us, we'll go ahead and hit them with a Pit of Shades as well. Great weapons, regular marauders. Nothing really here that worries me too much. Let's see if that draws them in. Did pretty decent damage to them in any case. Didn't kill that many units. We've only killed 10 units so far, but as you can see, they are less than half their strength now. And here they come. Okay, that's what we were waiting for. Go ahead and Mr. Ketsak, let's go ahead and back you up here. Let's go ahead and get our fours lined up a little bit better right along this ridge line. Like so. You guys as well. Go ahead and widen the line. Okay, you guys go ahead and chase them off. Let's see how they react to that. I think my fours here, I'm going to go ahead and put you in a locked control group and just go ahead and charge you forward. Ketsak, you can follow up the Femirs here. And why don't you go ahead and get a... Okay, you guys go ahead and take them out, that's fine. And you can get a debuff on them. Okay, you can get forward. You guys, here, two of you can go ahead and circle around. You can go ahead and hit them from the flank. You can go ahead and chase them. Okay. Here, we should be making short work of these things, I would think. You can go ahead and rancid visitations the enemy lord there. And then you can follow it up by attacking him. Go ahead and hold... Oops, hit that too soon. My mistake. You can go ahead and do this one yourself. Okay, we got these guys pretty well taken care of. Okay, yeah, everybody's just ready to break. It looks like we took a tiny little bitty bit of damage here, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and finish him off, make sure he doesn't get away. Oh, I don't have enough. Takes 15. Oh yeah, I'm well short. Okay, everybody on him. It's the one thing we need to make sure we do is kill the enemy lord here. We can go ahead and speed up at this point. Wow, he's hanging tough. Come on, guys. There we go. Starting to do some damage now. Okay, we can end battle. Alright, and as mentioned, I am going to occupy this now. Got a shield of Tolos. We'll find a good use for that a little bit later, but I guess you already needed some armor, so why don't you just go ahead and hang on to that. And... Yep, just occupy. Okay. Got a Nurglish familiar, why not? Province secured, that's really what we wanted. That was the main thing left to do in this war. No sign. Yep, that's just tribe slaughter down here. This is just that's just a meaningless settlement as far as I'm concerned. Now, well, I mean, eventually we'll want to take it, I suppose. It's the whole province is fairly low priority because of the fact that Carrick Dum here is an unpleasant climate for us. Pillar of Skulls is good. Stormvrak Mount is bad for us as well. So half of this province isn't very good for us. We're going to have to go to war with the Skaven in order to capture it anyway. Not that there's any reason why we might need to delay doing that, but in any case, I just don't consider it worth continuing this war just to get this tiny little settlement over there. So, time for us to go ahead and execute step 2 of this plan, which is to peace treaty here. How much would you give us? 459, huh? Kind of feel like you should give us more than that, but it's fine. Okay. Alright. Now, that leaves Tamurkhan free to attack another enemy. Let's do this. Let's take a look at our chieftains here. We still don't see any elves, although if we keep pushing to the west, we'll run into some dark elves. Lizardmen, ogres, beastmen, and chaos dwarfs. Well, we could very easily go back to war with Greasus, which would be good for Morinhow. We also need 7 dominance to unlock. This is VC, VC, and TK. Skaven, greenskins, or dwarfs. So if we wanted to go to war with the Skaven and or Grimgor, this would be a good guy to target. I kind of like the idea of doing that, quite frankly. Now, let's... wait a minute. Let me check the missions. I know that we have something to do here. Eliminate a lord belonging to Goldtooth. That would finish off this mission, but that's really not a high priority. Anything else here? Raid a region belonging to... Well, we can do that whether we're at war with them or not. Okay. Down here we got the Chaos Dwarfs. Before I go launching an invasion across the water, I think we just want to go ahead and consolidate our territory here, which kind of means maybe the Skaven are next. Who are they at war with? It's Clan Ferric here. They are just at war with Kislev. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we could continue to... We could also go westward and fight the old Godslayer faction here. Excuse me. Who is fairly strong. Relations are improving with him, however. He's at war with Malachi. He's got 6 settlements. We could very easily come up here, attack Crystal Spires. That's a strong, heavily defended city. The Port of Secrets. Do any of the chieftains give us a reason to fight the demons of chaos? Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Okay, so none of the chieftains actually want us to go to war with Godslayer. Well, fair enough. In that case, we'll hold off on him. Tamurkhan, let's go ahead and maybe get you... How strong is Greasus? Greasus is... No, that's Grimgor, Michael. Pay attention to what you're looking at here. I get myself distracted all the time. Okay. Yeah, Greasus is actually fairly strong. And he's at war with the Poxmakers of Nurgle. You know, good old Kugath. I think that's thematic for us to go to war with Greasus again. He's already declared war on us, suffered badly in a war versus us, and ended up suing for peace. I don't really see any reason to not do it again. Now, it looks like the fastest way to get there would actually be to cut through Grimgor's territory. If we were going to do that, how upset would Grimgor get, and do we care? He's got 11 settlements. He does not hate us. In fact, he's got a non-aggression pact with us. Let's just see. Any chance he would want to do military access? No, it does not look like it. Defensive alliance with Wulfric here. Puppets of Misrule, they're almost ready for peace as well. Alright, well, with Tamurkhan, I think what we're going to do is we're basically going to say we don't care whether or not Grimgor gets mad at us. We're going to take the fastest way. Wow, is that really the fastest way to get there? Okay, no, I'm going to go this way after all. Just in case something happens and we need to be in our own territory, then it's better to be in our own territory. Okay. And not to mention, we still need to recruit another Toad Dragon into his army. So you're good. You get a skill up here. And we're going to give you Earthing. Now we're going to give you Eye of the Bale Fiend. Okay. Okay. And then back to spurt mildew. You have occupied this. We don't really want to go into... Oh, hello. Oh, no, never mind. One of them is village, and one of them is village's vassal. Okay. All right, we're going to basically... invite them to counterattack by going into ambush stance. And let's see if that works. We could recruit in. No, I want to save room for more of Mornhow's chieftain units. Okay, so you're good. Let's do our building upgrades. Bloodwind Keep. You have a strong enough garrison that you look okay to me. Dragon's Crossroad, you're the weak link here, but we've got an army there to help defend you. Money continues to be the main concern. And I think I've already built the money building pretty much everywhere where we can. Yeah, 10 turns. We need to build that. Okay. The Writhing Fortress. You look okay, but we can build this for a little bit more money. We'll do that. We need the money to upgrade you as well. And frankly, before too much longer, we're going to need to upgrade that as well. And then Stormvrak Mount. You are a low priority because you are an unpleasant climate. Tower of Torment. Whoops. Oh, that's convenient. The Tower of Torment here that we just captured already has the money building. Well, that was very nice of them. Let's go ahead and maybe get... Well, we need the money building here. Can't afford it. Monolith of Festerling. You are a suitable climate. Therefore, we're going to go back to Stormvrak Mount and not build it there. We're going to build it here instead, because it's actually more valuable to build here. Okay. I'm going to hold off on anything else right now. We'll save just a tiny little bit of money. And of course we want this. Let's go ahead and maybe do growth and control. And from a plague standpoint, the challenge stone, you need another plague. Income. This one doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Growth. Okay, we'll do this. And we'll go ahead and give it to you for an extra couple turns. Infect. Boom. And at least we're getting a little bit of extra money now. Let's check our diplomacy out. Actually, I think I already did this. Never mind. Let's go ahead and take a save. And end our turn. So it's really just a village and USAC right now for the moment. If any of you have any strong preferences on who we should go to war against next, please feel free to put a comment and explain your rationale for why you'd like to do that, and I will certainly take it under advisement. Ooh, I thought for a second he was going to fall for it.
You speak to Tamurkhan, chosen of Nurgle.
Alright, Wolfric, I'm sorry, buddy, but we're just not interested. We're just not that into you, sorry. Okay, Embuscador is always good. Now, the question is, did he leave himself close enough? Oh, now we need to defeat... Okay, well that pretty much makes it seem pretty certain that Greasus should be our next... Should be our next target. Okay, you... How about... Looks like it's time for Doom and Darkness. Now, I could send a scout westward here. Is there any real reason to? If I'm not going to go through the Demons of Chaos, I don't really know if there's any reason to scout any further west. Let's go ahead and do these while I'm thinking about it. Just more money is absolutely #1 priority. I'm not going to leave just yet because he's helping with public order, but mainly just because the garrison is so weak and needs to be reinforced. Okay, so here we go. Obviously we can attack. The question is whether he's going to retreat far enough away that we won't be able to run him down. Well, there's one way to find out. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Very good. Very, very nice. Okay. I see nothing here that particularly scares me. He's got some decent units, but yeah, nothing that's going to be able to cause too much difficulty to this army. So let's fight it. Oh, it's a ford battle. Or if it's not a river crossing, maybe it's mountains, but in any case, it's a choke point battle. Start deployment. Yeah, okay, it's just mountains. It's not a river. All right, he's got 2 units over there. I don't really see any reason to worry about them at all. Let's go ahead and get you guys a little bit farther back. Everybody else here, you can be my front line. You're my 4s. You guys behind them. You all can... What do we got over here? Just Marauders and Chaos Warhounds. We could pretty easily take care of them. Mournhow, you can join them, so this is going to be my flankers. You can plow right through that. Oh, they also have the Zangors there. They're just shielded axe infantry, though. They got nothing. They don't have any advantage over large, so we should be fine. Get you guys here in the middle. You can go either direction. And you, Spurt Mildew. I'll put you on 1. Let's start the battle. Let's see what they do. They're going to stay still, which basically gives us the opportunity to gain some winds of magic. Let's go ahead and get you guys all moving forward. 4. Get you all moving forward. Don't see any reason to do anything particularly elaborate in this battle. You guys can follow along behind. You can move up. You guys... head towards those castrels. Okay, here we go. We're ready to, I think, just completely overwhelm. we took a little damage here. More than I expected. From Zangors. Okay, now back to you guys. Okay, let's go ahead. Jump right in.
Warriors of Nurgle! Plague Fathers, they're gone! Warriors of Nurgle!
Okay, right back over here. How are we looking? Rid of those chaos trolls. What about the Forsaken? Can you guys help get in here? And you, I wanted to do the Locus of Contagion. Let's go ahead and do a Rancid Visitations on the enemy lord. And we could also maybe do a Stream of Corruption here. Nah, I don't see any particularly good targets for it. Okay, you guys can go ahead and come forward now. Over here, how are we doing? Yeah, you guys can all stay on those Zangors. Don't give them a chance to get their barrier back up. Get you guys back on him. You can get on him as well. Let's go ahead and reduce his melee attack and Rancid Visitations him as well. I think should pretty well be wrapped up at this point. A little bit surprised it's not. There we go. Okay, stay on him. Try to kill him if you can. Okay, all of you fives on him, please. Okay, can we... Do we have any chance at all of... We might. A few more seconds here and I can get... Oh, I can get another Rancid Visitations off. There we go, very nice. In battle. So I have to remember for future reference that those Zangors can actually do pretty decent damage. Although it doesn't look like we lost more than maybe one or two of our skin wolves. 96 here today, Fahrenheit. 98 tomorrow, 100 on Tuesday. And my computer gets super hot whenever I play Warhammer. So I can only do it for like an hour at a time. Okay, let's go ahead and take the favor. We need the favor more than anything. Okay. Alright, so this campaign, everything continues to come up roses for Nurgle here. It's just been going quite well overall. Let's see how weakened Village is now. USAC is pretty well castigated, and Village is completely wiped. Okay. So, Spurt Mildew, at this point, you can go ahead and... I don't see any reason not to just go ahead and make your way up here. And you know what we could do maybe is get a casualty replenishment on you. If I can find it, there it is. Casualty replenishment, melee attack, and let's do the Winds of Magic cost, okay, and boom. There we go, now we're getting better replenishment. Yeah, so anyway, this campaign, everything just seems to be going quite well, despite somebody, at this point I'm fairly convinced, was just trolling me when they suggested that I take Ketsak as the second chieftain, because we have yet to encounter any elves in this campaign. But it's fine. Despite that, everything does seem to be going quite well here. We are, meanwhile, up to 5 dominance. That red fortress might be a little bit difficult for us to take, though. That's the one concern over here. Meanwhile, we now have enough money that we could probably go ahead and build just a little bit more. Where was it? I know there was a building, or there was a settlement over here. You know what? Maybe I need growth here. Yeah, because we're really not getting... Nah, we're going to build the money. We need money more than anything. Okay. Alright, Lord Not Moved. Tamurkhan. Oh, hello. There's a convoy there. This is a convoy belonging to Disciples of Hashut, who hate us. Oh, it's Astrogoth. I wonder if that convoy is headed towards one of our cities. Well, I'm not going to declare war on Astrogoth right now. I feel bad for Astrogoth after having played as far as we've gotten so far in the Astrogoth campaign and realizing what a sad starting situation he is in with Grimgor right there. Okay, meanwhile, you've moved Golgast. I am going to continue to leave you here. That's fine. And Spurt Mildew, you've already moved, and we've already done everything with our buildings. So let's go ahead and take a save, and then end our turn again. Okay, get off of our territory, or I should say get out of our territory. Get off of our land. I have to admit, I'm really curious where Archaon is now, like where his territory is. Okay, he's just going to want a peace treaty here. 3,500, you know, we could use the money. And then we could just focus on... I'm going to do it because I'm going to throw everything at Greasus and Grimgor. Nah. Nah, let's keep going. Okay, look at that. He's actually got a decent-sized army right there. Alright, for 7 days and 7 nights it rains in the crumbling sewers. Below ground prove unable to cope. Their fetid contents erupt from the earth, flooding the land and wreaking waste. How best to avail yourself of this sensational opportunity? Obtain samples or wallow in the filth. Well, we could always use more research. Okay. Speaking of which... Okay. Ooh, raiding. Something to pay attention to right there. And that's actually an army of Village himself. So we'd better make sure here that we can defend these provinces. Okay, that army... I could attack that army straight up with this army. And I don't really see a reason not to. So I think that's what we're going to do. But first, Tamurkhan. Actually, first things first is I need to save the game. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you leveled up. Okay, Tamurkhan. Let's keep you moving in march stance.
Son of the sickly winds.
Alright, and then Golgast, you. How far would we have to go here to start raiding their territory? And is it worth... It's actually worth pretty decent money right there. It is an option. What about up here? Same thing. That is a consideration. We've also got this shipwreck here that we could take a look at. Why don't we do that? Let's take a peek at the shipwreck.
Father's way.
Since we're not at war with anybody over here. Okay, and then that puts us back here at Spurt Mildew. This is going to be our third battle of this episode. And it's probably going to be the last thing that we'll have time to do in this episode. Now, we have 5 dominance. Take a look here at Mornhow. What do we need? We need 6 more fealty. Stalking stance. Do I care about that? Not really. Would I want to recruit any new units? No, not really. Okay, I don't think this is a miscalculation. I do think that this is a battle that we should be able to win. It's a close victory. Let's take a look at the map here. Hello. What is going on? What am I not understanding here? Okay, I guess this is a map where if there were allies, this is where the allies would come in. That doesn't necessarily mean that there are allies in this battle, because very obviously there are not. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about this, so I'm going to save it again. And we'll see what happens here. It's going to be a real clash of front lines for the most part. We're going to have to use the skin wolves against their javelin throwing cavalry, their missile cav. Okay, this is very strange. It's putting us here in one of the blue rectangles. Okay, whatever, game. I don't know. All right, start deployment. Yeah, let's go ahead. Now, this doesn't give us a whole lot of room to deploy, does it? All right, we're going to get all of you as our front line. And you are 4s. I'm going to lock you in a control group for the time being. You guys here in the middle. 2 of you over here. 1 of you over here. You 3 here in the middle. You're a 5 along with Mornhow. That leaves you on 1 right here in the middle. Okay, and then I'm actually going to not lock that because what we're going to do is we're going to rearrange here. Okay, start battle. 4s. You guys go ahead and widen the lines a little bit here. 5s, you guys can go ahead and head up this way. You 2 can stay in the middle. You 2 can stay on that flank. And you get over here on this flank. And now you. What's our longest range here? Blight Boil is 200. It's a possibility. The thing is, I really want to draw them in, and I'm afraid that Blight Boil is going to be too easy for them to dodge. So let's get closer here. And let's hit these Marauder Champions. And what are they going to do? Are they just going to stay there? That barrier's going to start repairing here very soon, which is unfortunate, but we're going to blast them again. Okay, pretty good. Now that they're moving, we can get closer and we can Locus of Contagion them here.
Let us show you true power! Let us show you true power! For Decay Lord!
Okay, and we can do another Stream of Corruption here. But they're not coming in. They're not falling for it. And they're going to start shooting missiles at us here. Obviously. Okay, let's go ahead and do... Ah! Don't know why that happened. I had it aimed, and then right as I clicked the button, the angle completely changed. It's a bit aggravating. Okay, I think they're coming now. Okay, well, at least this time we're definitely going to get a better cast off here.
position.
Now you are taking a little bit of damage.
Erosion. Hollow knuckle side.
Okay, pretty nice. Let's go ahead and do another stream of corruption. Okay, at this point, we can do another locus of contagion right here. Until they come and attack us, we're just going to keep wreaking havoc with our magic. And seem to be doing an okay job of it. Okay, I think they're coming now. Does look like they're coming. Okay, and you guys now back like this. Don't really want to charge you directly into those Marauder champions. Okay, did they stop coming? Looks like maybe they did. There we go, now they're coming. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys coming back down, because I actually need you against these folks right here. You stay on them. You guys can all get on them. Okay, you better back up. Now you're getting a little bit too close to the main line there. Okay, back up. You guys, back up. Okay. Alright, now for locked control group, charge forward. And you guys can go ahead and get in on them. You can get in on them. You can get in on them. 5s, you guys can go back around the flank. Actually, no, everybody on him. Mornhowl, boom, boom. Okay, you can Rancid Visitations him. Let's go ahead and get you guys now, if we can, break through and get into their back line there. That would be good. Okay, looks like he's just about dead. Let's go ahead and get you now onto them. And do another Locus of Contagion. 5s, okay, we killed the enemy lord. At this point, you guys take out those Marauder Hunters. Okay, how we doing over here? I think I can take them out of the locked control group. You guys need to be fighting something. Everybody else looks like you are. Okay. Go ahead and pull back. How we doing here? Go ahead and hit them from behind now. Those are Marauder champions. They're probably doing pretty good work against us over here. They are indeed. In fact, you guys can hit them from behind as well. You... I think we just want to get you back on the javelin throwers there. You guys can turn around and charge into them from behind. Okay, how we doing here? And here. Let's go ahead and get you healed. And let's get a melee attack debuff on them. Okay, I think we're winning pretty much everywhere there. So you and you hit them from behind if you could. Actually, you can hit them from the flank. You can hit them from behind. I think this is going to pretty much do it. I think we're pretty close to having this won. We do indeed. Okay. All right. Very, very good. I don't get to say this all that often, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. I feel like I fought that battle pretty well. I mean, it wasn't the world's most difficult battle, but it was, you know, a full stack against a full stack, which meant there was a fair amount of tactics to keep a hold of, and I think we did all right here. Now let's go ahead and take the money again. And Spurt Mildew is now immortal, which is excellent. Got a Power Stone, whatever. Got some ranks. Okay, let's go ahead and take a save after that. Make sure we don't lose that battle. Now, you are now going to be close enough to hit that settlement next turn, even from there, so we're just going to leave you where you are, I think. I cannot really get you back into our own territory to replenish, and I can't put you into a stance that can replenish, so it's fine. You've gotten, I think, all the magic that I particularly care about, so let's go ahead and give you hard to hit, since I am now using you to charge in to the enemy. You can get hard to hit as well, or do you want Razor Claws? No, you can have hard to hit. Okay. Very nice. And I think then that might be all of our armies moved, right? Okay, we do have 4,500 money now. I need to be careful because I don't know how strong of an army he's got over here. But I don't think it could possibly be very strong. However, it might be good enough to take Iron Storm with a garrison size of 7 there. Or obviously Dragon's Crossroads. I'm going to go ahead and build that here. I think we're close enough that we could get back if they suddenly threaten this. Okay. Now the Burning Monolith. I think I'm going to save my remaining money. Research available. Okay, do we want Plague Site? That recruitment health could be very useful. Fleshy growths, then eye crusts, then ward save of 5% for all characters. That's quite nice. And then over here, growing buboes. That's also quite nice. Rancid boils. Don't need that just yet. However, this one we need. Okay. All right. Do I have time for an intern? Not really. Okay. I am going to probably leave it there. We do have Tamurkhan's chieftains here that we could spend our dominance on something. So we will take a look at that at the beginning of the next episode. But yeah, things continue to go quite well. I do intend to, I think, probably unless somebody else does something dramatic, we're going to go back to war with Greasus in the early in the next episode. And go to Kugath's rescue, basically. All right, anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.